Reacher Season 3 seems to be similar to its predecessors in three significant ways. Given how the third installment of the acclaimed Amazon Prime Video detective series is adapting Lee Child's Persuader, viewers can expect it to adopt many distinct elements that the first two seasons lacked. The show's creators might have also learned from the series' previous pitfalls, prompting them not to repeat many mistakes and missteps that weighed down Reacher Seasons 1 and 2. Since Reacher Season 3 will unfold in a whole new setting and introduce a new roster of characters, even its character beats and story arcs will likely feel fresh and novel in more ways than one. However, in all of its uniqueness, Reacher Season 3 will still likely have a lot in common with its predecessors. As the story details in Lee Child's Persuader suggest, the show's third installment will share three narrative parallels with Seasons 2 and 3, which could both harm and benefit the series. Reacher wants revenge for a deceased loved one in Season 3, just like with Joe in Season 1. Reacher's primary motive has been revenge in all three seasons. Given how Jack Reacher does not hold himself back from helping strangers during his travels, it is clear that he operates with a strong sense of justice. However, in Reacher Seasons 1 and 2, the primary conflict in his story is driven by his quest for revenge. For instance, in Season 1, Reacher does not intend to stay in Margrave for too long and only sees it as a pit stop in his never-ending journey as a hobo. However, he finds himself locking horns with the town's powerful figures when he realizes that his brother Joe's murder has something to do with their criminal activities. Even in Season 2, Reacher and Neagerly reunite when their former team members from the 110th Special Investigation Unit suddenly start dying one by one. Realizing that their deaths are connected to a massive weapon trade conspiracy, he and his team set out to seek justice for their former comrades. Since Reacher Season 3 is based on Lee Child's Persuader, it will tread a similar path by following Reacher's quest for vengeance against a former military intelligence officer, Francis Xavier Quinn. In the original Jack Reacher book, Quinn was responsible for brutally murdering a female military police officer, Dominique Cole, who had once worked with Reacher. For a long time, Reacher believed that Quinn got what he deserved for committing the crime and was dead. However, when he learns that Quinn is still out there, refusing to repent for his crimes and change his ways, he sets out to teach him a lesson. In all three seasons, Jack Reacher is seemingly caught up in a cycle, where his desire for revenge and justice puts him in the crosshairs of dangerous criminals. Reacher Season 3's villain is working for a bigger enemy, just like Season 2. Season 3's villain will be more formidable than the ones in the previous seasons. Reacher Season 3's trailers have already introduced Pauli as one of the main villains. Although the trailers do not give away any story details about Pauli, they establish that he will be Jack Reacher's most formidable adversary yet. However, given how Jack Reacher's story will primarily be driven by his pursuit of revenge against Quinn, Pauli will merely be a secondary antagonist, more or less of an obstacle in his path to reach Quinn. Put simply, Pauli will be what Langston and KJ Kleiner were in Seasons 1 and 2, respectively. The only key difference between Pauli and Reacher's previous secondary enemies will be Pauli's massive stature. While most of Jack Reacher's previous adversaries seemingly had no chance against him in one-on-one showdowns, Pauli, as the trailer hints, can take Reacher down with one slap. Standing at around 7 feet, Pauli poses a unique threat to Jack Reacher in Season 3. However, the main villain in the overarching narrative will be Quinn because Reacher has personal grudges against him. Reacher Season 3 finds another one-off love interest, as in previous seasons. Reacher's romantic life will continue to be complicated. Link image. When Reacher and Roscoe parted ways towards the end of Reacher Season 1, it was hard not to believe that the Alan Ritchson character had genuine feelings for her. The fact that he assured her that she would be the only reason he would stay in Margrave and even got her number on a Clark bar wrapper suggested they would meet again. However, since the show stays true to the original Lee Child books, it does not mark Roscoe's return in Season 2. Instead, it shows how Reacher gets romantically involved with former military team member Carla Dixon before bidding farewell to her as well. Even in Reacher Season 3, Jack Reacher will join forces with the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, Sarah Duffy, Susan Duffy in the book, and, as the original book suggests, get romantically entangled with her. However, this again, will be a one-off love interest for the character. If the show stays loyal to its source material, which it likely will, Reacher's titular character will again end his short-lived relationship before returning to his pursuits as a hobo and embracing the open road instead of settling for a relationship.